something just shook the heavy-duty truck world. And if you're a diesel truck fan, you're going to want to hear this. Because during a recent conversation about the future of Ford trucks, the company's CEO hinted at something that immediately caught the attention of the entire industry. A monster diesel engine planned for 2027. Now in the world of heavy-duty pickups, engine news spreads fast. But every once in a while, something comes along that makes truck owners stop, rewind, and listen again. This might be one of those moments. For decades, diesel engines have been the backbone of serious work trucks in North America. Contractors, farmers, fleet operators, and long-distance towers depend on diesel power for one simple reason. Nothing delivers torque and durability quite like it. And for years, the competition between the big three truck brands has been intense. Ford, Ram, and General Motors have all been pushing to build the most capable diesel engines possible. More power, more torque, more towing capability. But now, according to hints from Ford's leadership, the next chapter of that competition might be about to get a lot bigger. The moment the news started circulating, truck forums and YouTube channels exploded with speculation. People began asking the same question. What exactly is Ford building? Because Ford already sits near the top of the diesel truck market. The current Ford Super Duty lineup runs the 6.7-liter Power-Stroke V8 diesel, and that engine is already a beast. In its latest high-output form, it produces over 500 horsepower and more than 1 in 200 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers allow Super Duty trucks to tow massive trailers, haul serious payloads, and handle demanding commercial work every single day. For most manufacturers, numbers like that would already be enough. But Ford may not be satisfied with simply competing. Instead, the company might be preparing to completely raise the bar. Because during that interview, the Ford CEO repeatedly used words that made truck enthusiasts immediately pay attention. He talked about next-level performance. He talked about benchmark capability. And most interesting of all, he hinted at what he described as monster-level power. Now, when executives start using language like that, people inside the industry know it usually means something big is coming. And if the rumors are even close to accurate, the diesel truck world might be about to witness something we've never seen before. But before we talk about what this new engine could become, we first need to understand the legacy Ford is trying to build on. To understand why this announcement matters so much, you have to look at Ford's diesel history. Because Ford's Power-Stroke engines have built one of the strongest reputations in the heavy-duty truck world. For years, these engines have powered the Ford Super Duty lineup, including the F250, F350, and F450. These trucks are built for serious work, and the engines inside them have to survive some of the toughest jobs imaginable: massive trailers, construction equipment, long-distance hauling, extreme towing conditions. And that's exactly where the current 6.7-liter Power-Stroke V8 has made its name. This engine delivers incredible torque, which is the key ingredient for pulling heavy loads. In its latest configuration, the engine produces more than 500 horsepower and over 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers already place Ford at the top of the heavy-duty truck segment. For many truck owners, that kind of performance is more than enough. It allows the Super Duty to tow enormous trailers while maintaining reliability for years of hard work. But according to industry analysts, Ford may now be preparing something even bigger. During the interview that sparked all this attention, Ford's CEO hinted that engineers are working on a new diesel powertrain targeted for 2027. The company hasn't released official specifications yet, but several key clues stood out. First, the CEO talked about massive increases in torque. Second, he emphasized extreme durability for commercial customers. And third, he mentioned next-generation efficiency and emissions technology. At first glance, those goals might sound like a typical engine upgrade. But what caught everyone's attention was the language he used. He repeatedly referred to the project as delivering monster capability and creating a new benchmark for heavy-duty trucks. That choice of words instantly triggered speculation among truck enthusiasts and automotive analysts, because automakers are usually very careful about how they describe future engines. When executives start talking about new benchmarks and monster performance, it often means the upcoming engine represents a major leap forward. And that raises a very interesting question. Why would Ford invest in an even bigger diesel engine right now? After all, the automotive industry is rapidly moving toward electric vehicles. But when it comes to heavy-duty trucks, the situation is very different. And that's exactly where diesel power still dominates. Even though electric vehicles are rapidly growing, heavy-duty trucks still face a different reality. For many real-world jobs, diesel engines remain extremely difficult to replace. Think about the industries that rely on these trucks every single day: construction, agriculture, commercial towing, long-distance hauling. These jobs require massive torque, long operating hours, and the ability to refuel quickly and get back on the road. And that's exactly where diesel power still holds a major advantage. Charging large battery packs can take time, especially when trucks are operating far from charging infrastructure. Diesel trucks, on the other hand, can refuel in minutes and keep working. That's why many industry experts believe diesel engines will continue to dominate the heavy-duty segment for years to come. Ford clearly understands this, and that may be one reason the company is investing in a new generation of diesel technology for 2027. Now here's where things start getting really interesting. Even though Ford hasn't released official numbers yet, analysts have already started estimating what this new engine could deliver. Some believe Ford could be targeting between 550 and 600 horsepower. Others think torque could climb to 1,300 or even 1,400 pound-feet. If those projections are accurate, the new engine could become the most powerful factory diesel ever installed in a pickup truck. But achieving numbers like that isn't simple. Increasing power in a diesel engine requires major improvements in multiple areas. First, turbocharging technology. Modern diesel engines depend heavily on turbochargers to create massive torque. Ford could introduce advanced variable geometry turbos or even multi-stage turbo systems to push performance further. Second, higher fuel injection pressure. By delivering fuel at higher pressures, engineers can improve combustion efficiency, allowing the engine to produce more power while reducing emissions. Third, improved cooling systems. High-output diesel engines generate enormous heat, especially under heavy towing loads. Advanced cooling technology helps maintain durability during extreme workloads. Fourth, stronger internal components. Higher torque means every part of the engine must be stronger, from pistons and connecting rods to crankshafts and cylinder blocks. All of these upgrades together could allow Ford to dramatically increase performance while still maintaining the reliability that truck owners expect. But Ford isn't building this engine in isolation, because in the heavy-duty truck world, there's something many experts call the diesel power war, and Ford's biggest rivals are already watching closely. The heavy-duty truck market has always been one of the most competitive segments in the entire automotive industry. Ford, Ram, and General Motors are constantly trying to outdo each other with more torque, higher towing capacity, and stronger work capability. Right now, every brand already offers incredibly powerful diesel engines. General Motors runs the well-known 6.6-liter Duramax diesel. Ram relies on the legendary Cummins inline-6, and Ford powers its Super Duty trucks with the 6.7-liter Powerstroke V8. All three engines already produce massive torque and have loyal fan bases. But the moment Ford hinted at a monster diesel for 2027, many analysts immediately predicted something. If Ford really launches a dramatically more powerful engine, the competition will have no choice but to respond. That could trigger an entirely new round of diesel innovation across the industry. However, building a more powerful diesel engine isn't just about increasing horsepower numbers. Heavy-duty truck buyers care about one thing above everything else: reliability. These trucks are often expected to run hundreds of thousands of miles while towing heavy loads in extreme conditions. That means Ford engineers will need to make sure this new engine can handle enormous stress without sacrificing durability. Before any new diesel engine reaches production, it typically goes through years of testing. Extreme temperature testing, heavy towing simulations, long-distance endurance testing, and strict emissions compliance verification. Only after surviving those conditions would an engine be considered ready for customers. At the same time, Ford is also investing heavily in electric truck technology. Some industry experts even believe the future could include hybrid systems that combine diesel engines with electric assistance. That combination could improve fuel efficiency while still delivering the torque heavy-duty trucks require. But for now, one thing is clear: diesel power is still incredibly important for serious work trucks. And if Ford truly delivers the monster diesel hinted at for 2027, the next generation of Super Duty trucks could push capability to an entirely new level. We could see record-breaking towing capacity, even higher torque numbers, and a new benchmark for heavy-duty performance. Right now, many details are still unknown, but the reaction from truck fans across the country shows just how much excitement this announcement has created. Because if Ford's CEO is telling the truth, the next era of diesel trucks might be bigger, stronger, and more powerful than ever before.